Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Case, aka Tama Toys, with another action figure review. I figured that with this Marvel 80 years Thor, Alex Ross Thor, I should just pair these two up and unbox them together and do a little review on both of them. When I saw this 80 years Alex Ross Thor, and I looked at that Loki, I was like, "Oh, I gotta get him now because he's gonna go perfect with it." With his half brother here. Let's go take a look here at Thor. The main event, Marvel Legends 80 years logo here, Legend series. Here's what it is on the side. If you want to pause, here's his little read off in the back, his little bio. All right. Same thing on this side. Nothing on the top. And that's what we have for packaging. Now let's go ahead and crack these bad boys open. Alright guys, now we got them out of the packaging, and I gotta tell you, I love that Thor. Now that Thor, I don't know about you guys. Any of you guys who still have that, who have him already and already broke him out. Did you guys have any problem standing him? Because I was just fighting him for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 minutes trying to get him to stand. And I'm looking at him and he's he actually doesn't look bad on camera, but in person he's just got this weird angle to the way he stands. He's kind of tilting to his right, and his leg has to be bowed out to kind of support him. I mean, it's probably that cape, because of the way the cape sits on him. But I mean, looking in the camera, looking at him, and Hasbro, you knocked this one out of the park. I love that costume, that original costume that that we all love. That's Thor right there. That's the Thor I grew up knowing. Now, the underwhelming part here is his brother Loki. Oh man, this figure is terrible. The costume design, I mean, I know where they're going for, but it looks cheap. It feels cheap. The blonde hair, yeah, I don't know when do I ever remember Loki having blonde hair. But anyways, before we get deeper into that, yeah, let's take a closer look at him.
Welcome home, brother. You've had this coming for a long time, of course, but you know this.
I do not wish to fight you, Loki. Once we were brothers. We were friends. We fought side by side, the sons of Odin, together. It could be that way again.
You made your choice, Thor. Always the dutiful son. You chose to remain blind to Odin's lies. And for that choice, you will suffer.
Here's Loki. Not very much. Like I said, here's a loose piece here but I mean, let's take a look at the paint apps and see if if it can get any worse. Well, I see some black here. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. And Thor his Loki's costume was so terrible, Thor just didn't want to stand up anymore. So I don't know if you can see it. That glares a little bit. Like I said, I apologize in my last video. I'm doing this the same night as I'm doing the Hulk and the whole 80th anniversary Hulk review. And I said in that video, I apologize for my lighting. My lighting is terrible. I need to get some better lights here. I think my setup is not bad. I just need better lighting. Back to Loki. These horns, they look like they're a little. His left side here, it's a little crooked, right? And that face, what is up with that face? His eyes look, I just noticed it. Look at his eyes. His eyes look like they're looking in two different directions. Oh gosh, let me I'm sorry. Let me get this light up here. Let me get this light right here. So let's take a look. Yeah, his eyes are looking in 2 different directions. What's up with that smirk? You know, I thought these two would go well together on the show. Oh man, I think he might bring the look down of Thor. You know, he might just. I don't know what I would display with that Thor. I mean, I can put him in the, you know, my ultimate Avengers. You know, from the comic books. I can probably just do that. I don't think I'm gonna display this guy on the shelf. It's pretty bad. You know, the deco's all right. You know, they didn't do. Let me see if I can stand this bad boy back up. Like I said, I had a hard time. Oh, he loves being in the screen by himself. As soon as his brother was gone, he's like, I'm all in the spotlight. It's all about me. Let's take a look at his accessories. Of course, Thor comes with his Mjolnir, his hammer. And it says, whoever... Oh, I can barely even read what's on there. Whoever holds this hammer, if B, what is this? Can you read that? Oh, I get it. If he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
To me, Mjolnir!
So gullible.
Come, brother. You have much to answer for.
I tell you, it looks good. I'm telling you, it looks kind of small to me, to be honest. Yeah, but you know, let's put that aside. And he does come with a fist, and that's for his left hand. Now let's take a look at Thor. I'm battery, so let's see if I can get this before my camera dies. My iPhone. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at his paint apps, huh? His face looks good. You can't complain on that. Yeah, I'm not seeing any bleeding or anything. I love the belt. Oh, it's actually, so it's molded onto him. It's not a loose piece. Okay. I love this costume. I love the molded straps around the boot. That is freaking awesome. Alright. Let's turn around. Let's look at this cape. Cape is nice. You know, it's something, you know, we've come to expect this from, you know, Hasbro and Marvel Legends. They're just a hard plastic cape. Kind of makes it hard to stand sometimes on some of these figures, but what, you know, we're used to it. All right, let's go with the articulation. Let's start from the head to toe, right? All right. So Thor will not look up. He will not look up. He's hindered by the hair. Actually, you know what? I didn't even talk about his helmet. I'm digging his helmet. It's a little, you know, it's kind of, how do I say? It's I forgot the word for it. So he will not look up. He will look down just a tad. Well, let's go with his head turned to a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And of course, he's hindered by all that beautiful blonde locks that he has. You know what he's known for. And let's see about his arms. So his arms will, I mean, it's kind of cheating if you pull it to the side. He will go all the way around. You can pull his arm out. Okay, he's got the bicep swivel. He's got double hinged elbow. I'll get that far, which is not bad. And he's got the wrist hinge, goes up and down, not left and right, up and down. And I believe that's the same thing with all his sculpts, for his hand sculpts. Let's see here. Actually, this one's got the rocker to the left and right, so like shaking the dice, right? So he like shake the dice. This is for his hammer. Oh, that's why. Let's put the hammer on. What is Thor without his hammer, right? Without Mjolnir. Let's get that in there. And that's Thor right there. So yeah, he can, you know, he can move his arm, his wrist up, wrist down. And I'm pretty sure we can get him to hold that too. So let's get him to hold that. Oh, like I said, I'm not used to doing all this on camera, so I apologize. It might take me a little bit. Oh, you really gotta force that open. Okay. And there it is. So yeah, like I said, the hammer's a little small, but hey, it'll do, right? It'll do. All right, so let's continue with articulation. So he will bend. I said he's got, it's weird. Oh, okay. So he tilts left and right on the ab. But this ab, he's like, he wants to turn to the right. Like, see, he like angles to the right. I don't know, I can't get him to do a clean crunch. I don't want to break him, but yeah, I guess that's what's gonna do. He does go back a bit, and you can see the little break there. But yeah, I'm not gonna go that far back. So he can crunch back, and for the legs, he'll do a split that far, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, that's decent. And he kicks up that far, doesn't kick back at all. He's got the thigh cut, got the double jointed knees, right? Got the double jointed knees. That's pretty good. He's got his ankle. This is where it kind of hindered when I was trying to stand him up. Is this wouldn't come up any? I mean, like that's nothing, you know. So it's kind of hard to get him standing. And then it goes down all the way, and of course he's got ankle rocker. Give him ankle pivot. All right, so this is Thor. Let's do some size comparisons, huh? Let's get him standing up and we'll do some size comparisons.